Alright, so there we go. We've seen this part of page 28 out of 28, although these are 2 pages. And the 2 pages apparently count as 1, but whatever. Chloe was late, duh, so I was happy to be distracted by seeing Joyce again. The diner is like a museum piece, except with customers. Better still, the food hasn't changed at all. Joyce seemed really glad to see me again, and she didn't give me a guilt trip for not staying in touch. After William died, she wanted to move forward with a new life and husband. Chloe doesn't want to accept that. Joyce wasn't happy about Chloe getting busted with weed. I really should have stepped up and taken the hit instead of Chloe. Max, don't you guilt trip me. Seriously. What do you mean you should have stepped? I know she could have used her powers, and I know she could have taken the blame. But that doesn't really solve the problem now, does it? I mean, yeah, that bails out Chloe once, and it bails her out by covering up what actually is transpiring. Not by revealing the truth, but rather by obscuring it. That doesn't sound particularly good. And to what end exactly? To what end? What do we accomplish by doing that? Chloe remains Chloe and she does her own thing. So if I take up the mantle and decide to do that, I'll have to keep on bailing her out constantly. It's not gonna solve issues. If anything, if there's anything we need to do, then it's not going to be accomplished with my fabulous secret powers. What we do need to do is actually change Chloe's attitude towards life and things and people. She needs to behave differently. Sure, if there's an occasional mess up, I can potentially help. I can potentially step in and change things. But if her attitude towards everything is wrong, then that'll just be a band-aid solution. And she needs to stop accumulating those band-aids. Maybe on that occasion I should have stepped in. I genuinely don't know. But it's not like I threw her under the bus. She got busted for a good reason, and I could have taken the blame on myself, putting myself in quite a predicament. I already am in a questionable standing as far as the school is concerned. I don't think I need any more heat. But hey, maybe I should have done that, or maybe Maxine is blaming me unnecessarily. I feel bad that Joyce has to defend David for laying the smackdown on his own stepdaughter. She doesn't have to, but she chooses to. William was always so kind and gentle with us. Can't even imagine how Chloe would be if he hadn't died. Yes, but he did. Here's Joyce on our list. Talking to Joyce Price after 5 years was almost as intense as seeing Chloe again, especially right back in the old Two Whales diner. That clinking of silverware and the smell of sizzling bacon rewound me back to being a kid hanging out there with my parents for breakfast. I remember her always smiling at Chloe, even in mischief. Doubt she smiles at her hijinks now, but they still banter like mother and daughter. I don't know. I do think Chloe goes too far in all of this, and it's not really good-natured. I think Chloe should take some responsibility for her actions and should show some restraint. And I think basically at every turn we are shown that she doesn't. She doesn't. She really lacks self-control and any sense of responsibility. I understand her being a rebel. I understand a great many things. I understand that society, etc., isn't necessarily the way it ought to be. But Chloe in all of this is not a hero. She's a brat. And I'm tempted to state that that's all she is. She needs to improve her attitude. She's got things genuinely to complain about. She has trauma to deal with. But all the same... she may have the trauma, but that doesn't make her a good person. That doesn't make her particularly mature, etc. As in, yeah, sure, there's that, but there's also everything else. I moved to Seattle so soon after William died that I never saw how it affected Joyce. I'm glad she's not pissed at me for being selfish and never looking back. Your friend's mom isn't going to blame you for not contacting her daughter for 5 years. That's unlikely. I'm glad she's not pissed at me. Yeah. I still remember the last time Chloe and I saw him alive. I wonder how often Joyce relives that day. That's always kind of rewind. One you can't control. But if I could go back to that moment, what would I do? Couldn't do anything. Can only imagine how Joyce ended up with David Madsen. Talk about opposites. You can tell she loves him, disturbing as that sounds. Maybe she just wanted a more structured life for herself. Obviously it didn't work out that way with Chloe. I hope they both treat her right. Joyce deserves the best. Joyce does seem like a genuinely good person. Maybe she's got a poor taste in men. Maybe she has made some bad decisions. I can absolutely be down with that conclusion. I can accept that. But Chloe, on the other hand, actively makes bad choices that she herself knows are at the very least questionable. So her behavior is significantly less excusable. And her motivations aren't particularly pure. She's not particularly nice compared to her mother. No, certainly not. Consider what we are contemplating right now. We are contemplating just using my fabulous secret powers, not for fun, but, sorry, not for evil necessarily, but just to play around, which isn't necessarily bad in and of itself, but it's questionable. All right, next up, 142, Doe. We're about to see, I guess. Where can we find 142? Is it the bus? Then a gun lab window. I dread to imagine what will happen.
I got you, babe. How apropos.
Can skip.
But no fucking way.
All right. Is there anything else I can actually see here? Anything I can possibly
I think I'm ready for thirds.
But you're only on your first.
My stomach plans ahead.
Your stomach is stocking up for winter.
Guys, you okay?
Never looks as happy as Dana did.
No.
See you around, Max.
Let's talk later when I'm not so high.
And when will that be, Justin? When will that be? I don't want to conclude that all these people are horrible. Well, not necessarily, but... Okay, do we get another newscast?
Coming up at noon, K-Bay 7 News will explore the mystery of yesterday's unusual snowfall on a warm and sunny late afternoon.
Nope, it's the same thing. Anything useful here in the bathroom? Anything new? Any bathroom updates? No, it doesn't seem that way. Well, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, fine, let's actually leave. Chloe?
Okay, Supergirl, let's go to my secret place. Don't even answer. We have places to go and people to do. Come on, before Mom starts some more shit. Let's bail.
I'm going to
Marsh
answer
from
this.
Blackwell.
Big whoop. You don't call me once in 5 years and now you're all over some biatch you see every day at school?
Chloe?
I see how you roll. So go ahead, chat up Kate Marsh from Blackwell. I've got other people to hang out with too.
I am going to answer that damn phone! What happened to that girl is atrocious, and either she's gonna kill herself or everyone around her or both. She really is in dire straits and needs my help. I am going to answer that, thank you very much. And if you don't like it, Chloe, you can go to hell.
Hey, Kate. What's up?
Please, don't let your best friend get in the way.
You okay?
You
I
need,
promise, Kate. I won't forget.
you need an attitude adjustment,
swear.
Chloe.
Just do your homework and don't stress. I really don't think we should go into this right now. I'll call you later, okay?
Thanks, Max. If you'd rather chill with Kate, please, go ahead.
You are ridiculous. I'm chilling with you, okay?
For now, let's rock.
You are a horrible human being, Chloe. I've said that from the very first moment I've set my eyes upon you.
Sucks that Chloe and Joyce got into an argument.
Maybe I should rewind. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't, seriously. She deserves what she gets. Chloe. Is that the guy from the LV? Watching them. Waiting. Ah, yeah, might be some abandoned car. I'll snap a pic of that. Look, once again, I don't hate Chloe, but I do have my misgivings about her, as I've made no secret of that.
Is this a race?
Keep up.
How many times are you going to get pissed at me this week?
That depends on you and how well you do in this phase of the test.
What?
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Test.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
We don't know for how long.
Exactly why it's time to have fun.
Chloe, you're a damn bozo.
David might be a douche, but you did steal his gun. Is everybody armed in Arcadia Bay now?
Only the ones who shouldn't be, like Step Dildo. Until now.
I'm not in the revolution yet, Che.
You are the revolution, Max. So we should figure out how to best use and abuse your power with a test.
If you try to shoot me, I might just die and never get a chance to rewind that.
Yuck.
You
No.
are so cute. You haven't changed a bit.
I guess neither have
Okay,
you to an
let's do this.
extent.
Can you find 5 bottles while I prep the shooting range?
Beer and guns? Nice combo.
You can handle it. Now go find us 5 bottles, pretty please.
Really? I'm supposed to find bottles at a junkyard? That's your idea of a good time?
That's my Chloe.
You know, of all the things that I think comparatively speaking, at least David Madsen is putting some effort into his existence and is making something of himself. This Chloe Price over here. It's a
Nope,
constant.
I don't want to go there.
I don't know, Maxine. Leaving is a tempting option, considering Miss Price over there. It was a complete disappointment. Damn you. 142, take a photo.
It's hard to believe that was once on the road, filled with dozens of students.
I don't know, Maxine, I don't find that particularly hard to believe. It's a bus.
It's hard to believe that was once on the road, filled with dozens of students.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Yes, a bottle. Have a candle at the boat. Can you snap a pic, please? I mean, it's 142. I know you snapped that pic. From the other side, maybe? Boat.
So sad to look at a grounded boat. I wonder who owned that and where they are now.
Yeah, it's a lot of questions you don't have an answer for, but these questions actually don't matter that much now, do they? An old camera.
Beyond repair. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, little camera, fair enough. What a dump. Yeah, I mean, it is a junkyard quite explicitly.
I wonder how many generations of fashion went through that washing machine.
Seriously, color me really unimpressed. I know there's another damn bottle over there. I'll pick it up eventually. Don't you worry about that. I need to see basically all the sides first. Everything. Anarchy, yes.
Wow, sir. That looks exactly like the same dough from my tornado vision.
Oh, hell no. Yep. I'm fairly confident that is basically a dough from your tornado vision. It's vaguely holographic. Do we actually bring bottles to...
I wonder if Chloe thinks
Chloe.
about her father when she looks at all these smashed up cars.
What, was he a mechanic or something? Can't even remember. I'm sorry.
Coming this fall, Max Caulfield, Bottle Hunter.
That's cute. What if I don't take any bottles? Oh, the little squirrel. Little gray American squirrel.
Nope, I don't want to go there.
Well, Max, you know best. But I can see these invisible walls, you know, so you're going to have to guide me. A bit. Eat shit and live!
Thanks for the tip.
Yes, innovative. Vaguely creative, but creative.
Nope, I don't want to go there.
Roger that, Maxine. Your hell is going crazy, by the way.
All this rusted metal makes me feel serene. Am I morbid or just goth?
You feel serene looking at a rusted car, and you're wondering if that makes you a goth. Maxine.
I could use this board as a bridge. Doesn't look too heavy.
Am I missing something, Maxine? Why would you need a bridge? Well, are we... Is the dough supposed to lead me? Oh, great. Use syringes, hypodermic needles. Exactly what we need.
Oh, gross. So disturbing to see old syringes on the ground.
Why not? It's a junkyard. People presumably have a nice time around here, possibly shooting up, you know. The usual.
Where to find bottles? Maybe in an old refrigerator.
Yeah, right.
Those shells look fresh.
Can you hazard a guess why? Yeah, you can go up to... Oh, right. Presumably you are supposed to make a little bit of an obstacle. Yes, of course. Whoa! Trains actually do go through here. Of course they do, and I do believe something bad might happen because of one soon enough. But that's for us to find later, possibly?
This looks like a graffiti museum for Chloe and Rachel. I bet I can find out more about Rachel here.
Hey, bitch! Yes, glorious. Oh my goodness, Rachel is significantly better than Chloe, apparently. What on earth? What? The illustrations. My goodness. Chloe was here. Rachel was here. Oh.
I don't want to intrude, but I was here.
Who cares about this dump? Would it be wrong to add a bit of graffiti over here? But it's the broken window fallacy. Well, not a fallacy, principle. I really don't think anyone will lose out on another bit of text being added over here.
So Rachel did go to a Vortex Club party. This flyer is dated right before she disappeared.
I honestly don't know. Maybe it's Nathan. It could hypothetically be. It sounds so obvious, it sounds almost too obvious, but who knows?
I want to die. Jeez. Who wrote this?
Not a ball.
Oh, there you are, little bottle. Trying to play hide and seek?
How many balls can you carry?
Hello, bottle number 1. 4 more to go.
Fuck you. Yes, you.
Ouch.
Oh, a mixtape.
Rachel songs. I wonder if Chloe would ever make me a mixtape.
Come on, don't be jealous of a Rachel Amber.
I can't see Chloe playing with makeup.
Fair enough. What is this?
They really were besties. That could have been me instead of Rachel.
Yes, but you've left.
That kind of hurts.
I get it, I get
Now,
it.
what's up with this weird secret relationship? Sounds like Rachel was confused about it, maybe even ashamed. I wish she named names. I better not show this to Chloe or she will be seriously hurt.
I don't know. I think I would err on the side of truth. See, Chloe. Is it? Is it Chloe? You can tell how much I want you to read this letter. You know what? Oh, let's just read it in normal text form. You can tell how much I want you to read this letter since I've been dragging my ass to give it to you. Maybe I just want you to find it when I'm not around so we never have to talk about it. I don't want you to hate me. Where to start? I met somebody recently who's so different from the lame Vortex Club snobs. I know you'll have a meltdown when I tell you and think he's gross, but I swear he's wise and unconventional. Wise and unconventional? It's the teacher. Unless it's someone we don't know, but very few people would fit the description otherwise. Kind of scary, not in a bad boy way. Once again, the teacher. He's just experienced some serious shit. Yes, I'm kind of obsessed. I won't blame you for freaking. Maybe I know you're right and this just has to be my secret. I hate not sharing this with you, except I know you'd give me that stink eye and grill me for every stupid detail. If I even told you that last night we hooked up near campus. Maybe Chloe has read that and has just tossed it away, or maybe she has never seen that and Rachel Amber tossed it away. Who knows? Who knows? Dear oh dear. The train. Can I only hold a single item, or can I hold them all? I guess we're about to find out. Can I carry more than one bottle? I love that I get to keep the bottle.
This is the scariest thing here.
What, this?
This is the scariest thing here.
What's so scary about this shirt? Will I find out, or is that just a very bizarre statement?
Aw, poor thing. They left you here all alone.
Me. Well.
Every car has its own tale and history.
Yeah, no kidding. That's just kind of a mean statement, but yes, I... Oh, Chloe.
That's my Chloe. I have to find dirty-ass bottles while you chill? Not fair.
I have to prep the range, crybaby. And I've been tripping hard about where you got this rewind power.
From God or the gods. So, bow.
We can make the world bow. Are you ready for that?
No.
No way. I still don't even know how my power works. Or for how long.
Dude, you fuck shit up, you rewind, you fix it. Drop the mic, boom.
Spin, rinse, and repeat. I'm just altering time and space. Oh yeah, and history. No biggie.
You already altered history by saving my life, smartass. Let's see what else you can do.
Where to find bottles? Maybe in an old refrigerator.
Okay, I guess I don't deposit them here, I just find them and carry all 5 of them with me at once. In my inventory. Fine, let's just pick up bottles when I see them. Why not? Chloe. Right, the remark I had...
Look what we have here. A cute little bottle for the taking.
It'll break.
Stupid bottle.
Move the crate.
Maybe I can use this to reach the bottle.
Yeah, presumably. Yeah, what I wanted to say was that my antipathy towards Chloe has significantly surpassed that. I have to Maxine.
Maybe I can use this to reach the bottle.
Because Max is doing her best. I'll make sure she does. But Chloe is a loose cannon.
Boom. Only 3 bottles left. It's hard to believe that was once on the road, filled with dozens of students.
What is it, Warren? I just oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 What did I leave off? Busy right now. It's Dr. Gammon House's science question. Oh, I've missed out on those. I make house calls for you. What up, pup? What do you know about relativity, wormholes, time travel? So now I'm Doctor Who? Or Doc Brown? 4th class. I never got any cool time science homework. And I know this shit. I'll explain in detail later, if you actually help me. Like time, my texts are infinite. Plus I have unlimited messaging. I'll make you a list of essential books and websites and movies. I'm intrigued by your new interest in science. You know I like sci-fi. just think hard about it, okay? Hit me up anytime if you have other questions. I'll be in the TARDIS getting my DeLorean ready. We are so going ape! Newburgh is 60 miles, so we should leave around 5. I drive. Hell yeah, we will in your new ride. That's great. What time is it? Don't tell me I'm spending time with Chloe over spending time with Warren. Oh no, oh, this is going to be such a whopping disappointment for everyone involved. Warren getting stood up, Brooke getting broken hearted even though she didn't have to. We have to get supplies for the drive and maybe we can have dinner first. I didn't respond. Oh, whatever. Anyway, go ape. Too late. That's 9:22 a.m., so that's not new. I don't think there are any new messages over here, not that I can see. Objective, I have to find 5 balls. Glorious. So much drama and I haven't even finished my breakfast. Yet, oh my... Here I was thinking that obviously it had to be evening already because I've gone through so much. But obviously it isn't. We started the day bright and early. Wait, what about class? She can... Is it the weekend? I don't know. Maybe it is. One would hope so. She shouldn't miss out on class. She's not skipping class, is she? That's kind of bad. Well, hopefully she'll make it to class. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, this nonsense, then class, then Warren and the movie. We're doing that. Finally, Chloe showed up. More bubbly than I would have thought after almost getting killed in a bathroom yesterday. Wait, that was only yesterday? It makes me happy to see her smile. The time scale over here is mind-blowing. But that smile meant trouble, since all she really wanted was for me to show off my rewind powers. So I did, and I have to admit, I felt like a tall boss, except I did start feeling weak and woozy the more I rewound. I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wants more, so she demanded we go to her top secret lure. She still had to get pissed off at me because I dared to answer Kate's call. If that was a man, and you were to ask, oh, I don't know, basically anyone out there, presumably people would tell you, girl, you're in an abusive relationship. Now, that's just her best friend, and I still think that's an abusive relationship, at least to an extent. That doesn't bode particularly well. Once again, if you look at the situation... and her getting upset at our lovely protagonist Maxine just answering her phone and making the tiniest bit of time for someone else in her life. Basically 20 seconds or so. That's not healthy. That's not okay. And once again, I may not lay so much blame on Chloe. I may not think she's a completely lost, horrible person. But at the same time, I think she's got some room for improvement, to say the least. And I think that's pretty bad. I don't think I'm being overly harsh here. I'm not a fan of Chloe's petulant side. Likewise, Maxine, likewise. She tried to make me feel like an ass, but screw that! Kate was so happy I answered I actually felt worse for her. Chloe has to know I can have two friends at once. Look, if someone is desperately trying to cut you off from any outside contacts outside of that particular person herself or himself, that usually tends to be a very bad sign. If a group of people does that, that's a warning sign that you're entering a cult. So perhaps you ought to take caution whenever...
3 down, 2 more to go. Talk about finding a bottle in a haystack.
Sure. Whenever you notice such a thing happening, once again, very worrying sign. Do not underestimate that. Which of course doesn't mean that it's some great tragedy. It doesn't necessarily have to be, obviously. It could be nothing. It could be very mild. People do all these sorts of things that ultimately may look worrying to us but are perfectly innocuous.
That doe is the perfect photo op.
We'll take the picture then. She is ethereal. That is not an actual animal. Doesn't look like it. She's translucent. Look at that though. I've told you. That's the beauty of it. Look at it. She snapped a photo. Where's the doe? It's not there. Because it cannot be captured.
What? My rewind power doesn't work on her? I don't get it.
Now that is truly amazing, but yes, apparently you can't rewind the doe. This is incredible. It exists outside of time, it would appear. Okay, so it's not a physical object, it's not a physical creature. She doesn't just exist on this plane. She can be perceived by Maxine, but she's not there. Yes, but that's allegedly her spirit animal. Fair enough. Maybe that is some sort of a manifestation of her magnificent power. Sit over here for a while, will ya? Contemplate, Maxine. You have...
It's so quiet and primordial out here.
Do you have all the time in the world? I don't think you do.
I always feel like the forest is whispering to me. Like Arcadia Bay is trying to tell me something. I just have to figure out the message.
What could the message be, Max? What could the message be? I could say what's on my mind, but what's on my mind isn't particularly new or original. It's the same thing I have been mulling over and talking about for a while now. So as I go off on my merry quest to find even more bottles, I can just remind you...
I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
Okay. I will reiterate, yet again, that I don't have that much trust or respect as far as Chloe is concerned. I will have to make sure Maxine doesn't actually stray from the straight and narrow.
This was an old school punk shirt.
I have to make sure that Chloe is not a bad influence on her. My goodness, do I have to. Because ultimately, Chloe this is the photo op, right? No? It's 142? It's the bus. Where else would you snap the pic? It's 142. This is the bus. Look, it's right there, isn't it? 142. I don't know anymore. If anything, I have to rein in Chloe, if at all possible. And in particular, I have to make sure she doesn't make Maxine do anything stupid that involves her powers. Because with her fabulous secret powers come fabulous secret responsibilities. I guess. And as we have quite firmly established, Chloe is anything but responsible. I don't think it's impossible for her to, grow up to an extent. Once again, I hate the term because it seems to imply a universal moral system that is universally understood, and it's so complicated. What does it exactly mean to be an adult? What does it exactly mean to be mature? It's a very complicated matter, and I don't necessarily like passing judgment like that. Not that I don't like passing judgment in general, mind you. I will speak my mind.
I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
So what, Max? What does that have to do with anything? Oh, right, that place will be filled with bottles, presumably, of course.
The Bigfoots were here.
She's trying to give me hints as to the location of the next bottle. Yeah, I'll find the bonfire, don't worry about that.
I could use this board as a bridge. Doesn't look too heavy.
Please don't hurt yourself, Maxine.
Way heavier than I thought.
Of course it is. No, you're just a weakling. That's okay. That's okay. Don't fall now. Can you get that bottle and rewind time so that...
Cool. At least not everything is broken around here.
You could take the bottle, then rewind time, and it would be as if...
One more bottle to go.
You had never been here. Oh, you can sit here, huh? Fascinating. Anything to perceive here?
Although this junkyard is a dive, I see why Chloe hangs here.
Why? Because it's peaceful?
She's a steampunk. It actually feels like Chloe and I are kids again. We're hiding out and plotting our future. Despite all the chaos and bullshit, I feel so giddy hanging out with her again. So happy. Like we've both gone back in time.
This knot in my stomach. As Maxine. Like something bad is about to happen. Something horrible. What? A message from Kate. Max, I want to thank you for giving me such great advice about going to the police and telling them everything about Nathan. I so appreciate you standing by me. Keeps my faith. XOXOXO. Kate, I'm on your side. Please don't mention me too much if you can. I'm already in trouble around here. And thanks so much for talking to me this morning. I was about to have a serious cry and I needed a friend. You were there as usual. XOXOXO. I'm trying to make the world a better place and be there for people. And since Kate was willing to go to the police, I guess we don't have much on the security guard on David Madsen, but in case that popped up, I wanted to have the evidence on hand. And thankfully, she understands. Rewind the entire bit. Yeah, I can demonstrate to Chloe that I got that bottle off of there, having not moved the plank. How magical is that? Now we're just looking for the bonfire where people party, and that's it. That'll be the final bottle.
There's a bonfire spot where people party around here. I don't want to go that way.
It's okay, Maxine, it's okay, we won't go that way then if you don't want to. You're the boss. How on earth is Chloe going to end up on the train tracks? Or is she at all? Because that was shown on the preview, but if there's one thing I know... Oh, this might collapse. If there's one thing I know is that previews lie. I know. I remember that from Telltale games. They show you these juicy previews, none of that ever happens. Because they genuinely don't want to give you spoilers, but they want to show you something. So they show you nonsense, almost exclusively.
I'm sure this is a popular party pit.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Surrounded by cars! Ah, great. Pick up the bottle, take it, and rewind time.
Voila. Now I can deliver this bottle booty to Captain Chloe.
She keeps doing that, I'll make her walk the plank for you. Let's check that place.
I don't want to go that way.
I'm sorry, Maxine, I'm sorry. Oh, and you have a t-shirt with the dough. How appropriate, of course. I'm going to check the bus again. I have no idea why I can't snap that picture. It would make so much sense. I understand that the next one is the gun, and I've already snapped the dough, but it seems so obvious that I should be able to have a gander at the bus and snap 142. Oh, it makes so much sense. Why? Why, bus? Why does the proper angle elude me? What am I doing wrong, boss? Tell me your secrets. Oh, this angle. Thank you. Thank goodness. See, I didn't miss out on the bus photo. Ha! I would say that you probably thought I would. Or maybe you didn't. But that would imply that anyone's actually watching. The donut, I've missed out on the donut. Where was the donut? I have no clue. I am mortally afraid of what's gonna happen with the gun. But then the vials! That worries me! I mean, come on, test tubes, why? Well, the next thing I need to do is head on over to the juvenile delinquent over the Chloe. Great, who's a smoker and a drinker. We know she also does drugs. Bad things happen to her from time to time, that's true. And now she wants to abuse magical powers. Thankfully so far, not for her own personal benefit. So, you know, that's one step ahead of, say, locking me in a basement somewhere, but presumably she wouldn't do these sorts of things, at the very least because, I could just rewind time most of the time and I would be able to get away from such a predicament and then would blame her for those sorts of intentions. So even if she wants to do such a thing, she's going to hide that from me. But my sympathy for her is limited. As I have said numerous times while walking across this junkyard looking for bottles that she can shoot to test out my powers further, so guess what? For all I know, Maxine can possibly pass out or be somewhat injured through pointless, and I do mean pointless, reuse of her magical powers in a row just to show off to Chloe for no good reason whatsoever. I mean, are we testing out the powers? Are we actually doing this for some scientific purpose? I get that to an extent, and we might as well have fun while doing it. I also understand that, but Chloe's desire to just use this for irresponsible reasons just rubs me the wrong way, as I have mentioned countless times. So I'll stop for now. I think I've made my point. I don't trust Chloe further than I can throw her, and I can't throw her. So just keep that in mind, considering everything that will transpire further, even though I don't know what will transpire further, but presumably won't be anything good, otherwise it wouldn't be particularly entertaining as a video game. The janitor, I figured it out. The janitor. An older guy? Yeah, maybe kind of creepy but experienced. The janitor! We've had weird conversations. He is creepy and he's got those photos of Rachel Amber. That would explain things. Alright, let's give the balls to Rachel and be prepared for the worst. What does our future hold? The gun. The test tubes, the Erlenmeyer flasks. And then a person with back turned. Window. Gun. But gun goes to the lighthouse. Where's the lighthouse? Can we see the lighthouse from here? Is this where the gun gets fired? This is where the gun gets fired, but this is presumably not the moment we will catch on camera, as far as I can tell. Alright. Alright, Chloe. Here are the bottles.
Thanks, Max.
What's the plan here?
Wait, one more for the road.
You're serious about this.
We're gonna shoot all these bottles without wasting a single bullet.
Really?
Max, you have to help me aim.
Really?
Show me the way, Max.
I need to see you shoot first.
Oh, I hate this. This is gonna hurt.
Show me the way, Max.
Right.
Aim a bit to the right.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes! Did you see that shit, Max?
This is
That was so fucking cool.
this is going to hurt
now
me,
for the
Chloe.
second bottle.
This is a
Now,
bad
Max.
idea.
Where do I aim?
You're on target. Pull the trigger.
Now, Max, where do I
Aim slightly above.
Right between the eyes. Watch out, Nathan. Now that is
Chloe?
fun. Let's pump up the volume and find me another target. I want to get creative here.
What, you're gonna aim it sideways or something? Come on now.
Give me something to shoot, Max.
Something behind us would be nice.
Hello, what should I shoot?
Well, I'm...
Fine, since you won't play, I'm gonna shoot this barrel. Give me something to shoot, Max.
I'll figure it out. You know, if you shoot the TV, it might just explode.
Hello, what should I shoot?
Aim at that old blue plank here.
I hate old planks. Yawn. I must rid the world of those bottles.
Come on, Max. Rewind and help Chloe aim.
Why?
Give me something to shoot, Max.
Is your idea to just shoot the barrel so that the balls break?
Let's see you take a crack at that rusty barrel.
Sorry, Mr. Barrel, your time has come.
Does she want the bullet to ricochet off?
Listen to those fat bullet beats!
Am I supposed to redo that? I think I am. I think the idea is a ricochet. I don't like this.
Give me something to shoot, Max.
I don't like this at all. Once again, this is going to hurt Max. This is irresponsible.
Take out this wheel rim on your left.
I would like to be...
Taking out the wheel rim now?
I would like to be able to do something to make... to stop this from happening.
Hella yes!
Nice shooting, Tex.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Satisfied?
Like, never? So I want one more uber cool trick shot.
How about using that junker for a target now?
Listen, if
Dude, I need a target before I shoot.
this stuff ricochets and kills you... Oh yeah, shoot the gas tank!
Oh, Max?
Let's
Genius.
see what happens when you shoot the gas tank.
Step back. Gas tank go boom.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You know what? That sounds
Dude,
like
I need a target before I
sounds like a very bad idea.
Goodbye, cruel bumper. Jesus, I shot myself! Ugh, I shot myself! Back up, back up!
Stupid gun. Hold on, Chloe.
You dumb.
Dude, I need a target before I shoot.
I'm tempted to make you do that again. Seriously, you'll
Dude, I
hit
need a
this.
target before I shoot.
If this ricochets and hits me, it's game over, Chloe.
How about aiming for the left tire?
Adios, spinning wheel of death.
Actually,
Uber cool.
yeah, that takes care of the bottles.
I cannot believe this is for reals. My best friend is a superhero.
Now, please make me
Now
stop.
it's your turn to bust a cap.
No. Chloe, this really
I don't
hurts.
know.
Max, your nose. Damn.
You made me overdo it. You made me do it.
Feels so super.
It's your goddamn fault, Chloe. You made this happen. We need to be responsible about this. There are limits. I don't know what is gonna happen if I overdo it, but let's not push it, okay? If you at all care about your old
freaked
friend
me out
Maxine.
there. Do you feel any better now?
A little. Thanks for helping me. Just give me a minute.
You're being a bad
Too
influence,
much action
Chloe.
for Arcadia?
Yes.
Maybe not enough. This is kind of fun. Scary and stupid, but fun.
I do not condone this.
Let me know when you feel okay.
God, this power really messes with my head. Glad I feel normal again. I better go chat up Chloe. Look at her. Chloe can even chill out playing with a gun.
Well, is it? Here I go rewinding time again. Yeah, but that doesn't count. It's in all these stupid sections when I'm made to do it. That's bad. But the idea is gun raised, and in the background the lighthouse, as far as I can see, and the fence. It's a bit of an arrow over here. What's this all about? This angle, apparently. We're making progress, I guess. We're making progress, quite a lot of progress. There it is. That's the photo. Nice photo evidence of Chloe being responsible as always. But no, let's not say that I am quite ready yet. Let's explore a bit further. Maybe I'll see the dough again. I don't know. Presumably there's nothing to be found. Presumably I could just talk to Chloe. Presumably that was just an opportunity to take that single photograph. But I don't like this. I've mentioned this before. It's irresponsible. It's pointless. It's not really testing out much of anything other than, you know, the limits of Maxine's power, I guess. And all it has demonstrated, reasonably conclusively, is that if you overdo it in short bursts, things go very poorly. Or if you force her to rewind too far, things go very poorly. But that's about it. That's not particularly enlightening. We could have anticipated that, that's true. We would not have cold hard evidence. But do we really need to? What does that give us? It's not like we can really accomplish much without risking Maxine's well-being.
No way. I totally remember going there when I was a kid. I loved the Hush Puppies. Now the sign is just Arcadia Bay junk.
How have I not seen the sign before? That is amazing. But yeah, apparently I've missed it. Anything else that we'd consider noteworthy? Anything at all? I can sit here by the stump. No, I think that's about it. I think I should just go talk to Chloe, but... only I was given the option. I knew what I wanted, and I didn't really have much of a choice. I could have settled and done nothing, but... Could I have let her get shot
Looks like you're ready
and
to lock
refuse to
him up.
rewind? No, no,
I
no.
don't know about this.
Are
No!
you afraid of getting in trouble? Oh, boo-hoo, Max is afraid. I know you can handle this, and I'm here to guide you. Make me proud, sister.
I don't want to handle a gun.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Who the hell are you?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me get in the way of your bonding. I heard the gunshots and the breaking glass. It's cute that you're playing with guns. Just like me at your age.
We're not anything alike, man.
We both need money. In fact, you need it so bad, you owe me a shitload, don't you, Chloe?
What? To Frank?
You'll get your money.
They
What?
all say that. You know, even when they're broke and acting tough.
Don't shoot him.
What are you hiding there, girlie? Let me see.
Where did you get that bracelet?
A friend, and it's none of your goddamn business. You're my business now.
That's
and I...
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
No, it wasn't. You stole that shit. Give it to me right now, asshole.
There's no
You better step back before you regret it, girl. I mean it.
Oh,
you
no.
want me to cut you, bitch?
Please. Please step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
I'm not. Please don't. Oh no! If I were to metagame this, I would reach the conclusion that almost certainly and inevitably, if I don't shoot him, things don't go catastrophically bad. If I were to hazard a guess. Now, presumably, the sky doesn't fall, and presumably he doesn't just, I don't know, end up stabbing Chloe here to death. However, if I do shoot him, presumably things will go very poorly, and odds are Maxine is gonna miss. Or she doesn't, and she ends up killing the guy. In all likelihood, I will not have the opportunity to rewind, although if I do, I presumably ought to check. My instinct is to shoot the guy. He has fairly directly threatened Chloe's life with a pulled weapon. So, I don't think I'm overacting here. It's difficult for you to reason that he's no longer an active threat out here. He's a maniac wielding a knife, a switchblade right here, and has just threatened my friend. If I don't shoot him, for all I know, he's just going to run towards me, and I'm gonna... Maybe both of us will die, maybe neither of us will die, but we'll be at his mercy. I hate this. Shoot.
That is hilarious. Oh, man. I'll remember you, kid. I'll remember you almost shot me. And you'll wish I had no memory, because I never forget.
Rewind.
You have until Friday to pay me. Don't ever pull crap like this again. It'll be the last time you do. Try bullets next time, brainiacs.
Great.
Sorry.
And now you're going to know that I was willing to kill for
You
you.
were awesome. Thanks for standing up for me.
Fuck off, you maniac!
Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Jesus, I almost shot this guy. And now he'll be more dangerous to Chloe and me.
Should I rewind? Here's the thing. She doesn't have to know. I understand what the consequences are in the short term over here. She's impressed. Indeed. I get it. She's impressed that I was willing to kill the guy on the spot just to protect her and to protect myself. Yeah, that speaks to her, that I had the guts. All the same. Now, knowing that that gun is empty makes pulling the trigger oh so pointless. But at the same time, of course, if I don't pull the trigger, if I choose to undo that and choose not to shoot the guy, now that's not going to leave Chloe particularly impressed, is it? She'll look down on poor old Max, who is not willing to do that for her, which once again makes perfect logical sense. But I don't know. Is it a good motivation to desperately try to impress Chloe over here, for whom I don't have that much respect to begin with? And to what end? So that that guy can then possibly be even more abusive towards her and me in the future, as he will remember that? All you know, if I don't pull the trigger, that arguably might end up being even worse, because then the guy might be emboldened by the fact that we're no threat whatsoever. So it might be of no benefit. But I don't think in the long term it serves us that well. Which doesn't particularly please me, because that ends up essentially being an argument for being a coward in almost every single circumstance. But then again, just desperately trying to intimidate people to impress Chloe doesn't sit well with me either. Not one single bit. So should I just rewind and not pull the trigger? I think I will do that, at least to see what happens. At the very least to see what happens. Here's Frank, we have an entry on him. Will we be able to scroll this? We shall see. Presumably there will be a next page. Should I read this before I rewind? Why not? Actually, no, hold on. My time may be limited, so let's rewind at least a bit first. Why can't I just tell her that we need to bail because that guy is about to...
We should jet
We have
before.
plenty of time to do anything we want whenever we want.
No, we don't!
Make me proud, sister.
You idiot!
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me...
If I were to rewind further, would that help? I don't think it would. Don't shoot.
Come on, girlie. Shoot me.
I don't think I want to.
Ah, Christ. You're more like Abbott and Costello. Nice piece. I'll consider this interest on your loan. Thanks. You have until Friday to pay me, or I'll track you down with this interest. Have a good play, kids.
I am rewinding this. This is significantly worse.
You really stood your ground.
I freaked. I don't like guns.
Don't make me... Don't make
It'll be
me...
hard to keep Nathan off my ass.
No, no, no.
Step shit will have his other gun sealed in an electrified bunker by now.
No, don't make me commit to this.
Sorry, Chloe. I've never held a gun on a human being before.
Yeah, you did!
Not cool.
I know, Max. Really. I'm actually relieved it worked out this way instead.
Are you though, Chloe? Are you
And
genuine?
there are more guns out there.
Yeah, now he's...
Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Oh man. Frank took Chloe's gun because of me.
No. No. Basically, in every conceivable way, it is better to pull the trigger. Because at least he doesn't take the gun. And just to serve as a cherry on top to all of this, just to top it off. As far as I can tell, the assumption is quite naturally and sanely that your first reaction will be to not pull the trigger. And, you know, especially if we were to talk about patterns of behavior over here, you'd presumably not expect me to instinctively want to pull the trigger, would you? I don't know. I don't know, you tell me, would I even expect myself to instinctively pull the trigger in those circumstances? I figured it was justified. And guess what? It was. And of course, it impresses Chloe to no end. This is an unfortunate circumstance we got ourselves in. But, if anything, Chloe got herself into a very unfortunate circumstance. Despite, what, my sincere
Are you
efforts?
ready to do this?
We should jet.
Make me proud.
That is hilarious. Oh, man. I'll remember you, kid. I'll remember you almost shot me. And you'll wish I had no memory, because I never forget. You have until Friday to pay me. Don't ever pull crap like this again. It'll be the last time you do. Try bullets next time, brainiacs.
Sorry.
You were awesome. Thanks for standing up for me. Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Yes, I know this will have permanent consequences. For those of you keeping track, those were the second and third time Max tried to save Chloe's life, from bleeding out after a ricochet gone wrong, and from Frank and his trusty switchblade. To see more attempts to prevent consequences of further unnecessary and irresponsible risk-taking, watch the next part of my Life is Strange playthrough. Thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.